coming back to church. Have you ever, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters, asked yourself, why do you do certain things in life? Why do you go to school? To get an education so that you can make a living. Why do you go to work? To make money. So you can pay the bills. Why do you go to the gym? For exercise. To get physically fit. Why do you go to the mall? To shop for clothes. Why do you go to the grocery store? To buy food. Why do you go to the ball game? To cheer on your team. And why do you go to the movies? For entertainment. You see, these questions that I just asked, if the truth be told, listen now, you can give some very legitimate answers. But when it comes to the church, why do you come? See, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters, all of us need a place to belong to. All of us need to be part of something bigger than ourselves. All of us need to experience family and fellowship. And I believe, watch this now, that this is the greatest reason for the church. Everywhere you look, there is signs that people are hungering for fellowship. Everywhere you look, there are signs that people are hungering for community. Everywhere you look, people are hungering for a sense of family. When I think about the commercials, beer commercial, pizza commercial, car commercial, whatever it may be, when I look at these forms of commercial, listen now, it looks like, watch this now, they're not really selling beer. They're not really promoting the format of just selling beer or pizza or whatever it may be. They are really selling fellowship. Stick with me for a minute. Advertisers don't, watch this now, portray someone drinking alone or eating pizza alone or driving in their car alone. But what they basically do in the midst of what they're doing is always, watch this now, in the context of enjoying each other's company. People long to be connected. See, you brothers and sisters, sons and daughters, listen, a Christian disconnected from a church is like a football player, watch this now, without a team. A Christian connected from the church is like a soldier without a platoon. A Christian disconnected from the church is like a tuba player without an orchestra. A Christian that's disconnected from the church is like a sheep without flock. A Christian that's disconnected from the church is like a child without parents. That's the most, listen now, understandable biblical picture. It's a child without a family. God does not want, if the truth be told, his children growing up in isolation from each other. So he created a spiritual family on earth, which is called the church. Making it plain, a Christian without a church family is an orphan. Stick with me. What then, Pastor, is an orphan? An orphan is a child without parents. An orphan is a child whose parents are both dead. Or an orphan is, watch this now, a child who has been abandoned by his or her parents, especially a child not adopted by another family. Only through the church, hear me clearly, God can become a father to the fatherless. Only through the church can God become a mother to the motherless. Only through the church can God become a brother to the brotherless. Only through the church can God become a sister to the sisterless. Pastor, how can you say that? Because God has created a spiritual family. Let's be honest, if we are this morning. If the truth be told, some of us came in here who lost a mother, but yet you came in the church and gained a spiritual one.
Amen.
Some of us who have been in a position, who have lost brothers and sisters, who wasn't born with brothers and sisters, and you came into the church and you connected with some individuals who have become your spiritual brothers and sisters. And if the truth be told, some of us have a greater relationship than our church family members than we do our natural family. Can we get an amen, somebody?
Amen.
I'm saying the reasons why the believer, the child of God, ought to come to church, because God has created a family within the church. Be clearly on this. I'm not just talking about individuals naturally outside of the church building. I'm talking about those who are inside the church building, but you have to come back as the church spiritually. Brothers and sisters, sons and daughters, I hope with my heart of hearts that I've given you enough reasons to get up and to get more involved in the church. The truth is, church isn't just something you attend. It's something you are.
Oh yeah.
When you understand what it means to not just come to church, but to be the church, you discover your life's true purpose.